Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to another awesome week of school. I'm going to test you today. Can you read this? If you can, that's amazing. It's been a while since I've plugged up the week's date. Today is Monday, June the 8th. We only have a few more weeks left of online learning, so we are going to get as much done as possible. And to join us, look who's back. Mr. Pigeon is here. He started the year with us, and he's going to finish the year with us. But first, welcome back, Mr. Pigeon. We've got news for today. All right, the news for today. This week, we're starting something new. You are going to have a reading challenge for the rest of the month if you would like. Today, Elliot is going to be reading you a book that she chose in her home, and she's going to challenge someone in the class to read the next book. And then that person can challenge the next friend, and so on and so on. And as each new friend is challenged, you'll see a new story up on Edsby for you to listen to by one of your friends. That way we can see each other and be entertained. Number 2, we are planning Rec and Rec Teams meetings this week. So please check your private messages for a message from Mrs. Sims. She's going to be planning this week's Teams meetings. Don't forget to bring your Rec and Recs and sign up, and we will book you a time slot. Okay, number 3, after my morning message, you're going to see Mrs. Sims sing the parts of a plant. Ooh-hoo-hoo. And she's going to be looking very summery, so it's very, very fun. So enjoy that, and she'll give you a homework sheet to go with it. Next, why am I here today? Well, Mr. Pigeon wants to have some colorful garden fun. Don't you, Mr. Pigeon? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm so glad you're back. What are you sitting in right now? The flowers. You sure are sitting in the flowers. You're not going to drive those flowers away like you did the bus, are you? No. Okay, good. That's good. Now you just rest up. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to make a video. Mr. Pigeon and I are going to go around the yard, and you're going to see how I made this. And this PDF will be in the Edsby computer for your parents to print up, or you can write your own color list. You see color words on here. You're going to practice writing the letters of each color, and you can use the colors of the color words if you want. But first, this is called a color walk. Mr. Pigeon and I, we're going to go around my yard and find different flowers and plants that are these colors. And if I find one, I get to write that color first. And if I find another color, that's okay. If I find another color, then I'll write that word next until I'm going to try and find all of these colors in my yard so I can write all 8 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? You might find other colors. You could write those on a different paper. That's fine. And if you want to know how I made this, you better watch the video. It's not normal art, not just normal painting. You're going to need one of these, and you're going to need a scissor, and you're going to chop it in thirds. Or if you have toilet paper rolls, you could use those and cut them in half too. And then you're going to cut them to look like flowers. How do you do that? I'm going to show you in the video. You won't want to miss it. Then you can press them into flowers. But the math here, we're going to do math art again. We're doing Mart. The math here is some flowers that you find have thick petals. Some of them have thinner petals, and some very, very thin and spiky. So I used 3 different flower shapes using this. And you're going to see how in a minute. Okay, Mr. Pigeon, are you ready for our flower walk? Okay, we will make a video of the flower walk, and then are they gonna write the color words? Are you gonna take a look at what they do? Are you gonna look at their color words that they wrote? You're not gonna drive away with them on the bus, are you? Okay, then, boys and girls, get ready for your color hunt. Write your color words, and then the art. I mean, MART, measurement math art. Way too fun, messy. Parents, you're gonna need paint, scissors, glue, the whole works. Got it? Okay, have a great day, guys, and enjoy Mrs. Sims' song too. Bye-bye. Okay, here are the first flowers that Mr. Pigeon and I found. Red. So I'm going to write red. Oh, this red kind of blends with orange, and look at the thinner petals. Beautiful wide petals of orange. So I will write orange. My video is not showing that. Sorry. Now, oh, one of my favorite flower colors, yellow with orange. And more yellow. Look at the different shapes of petals. It doesn't matter. Please write yellow if you can find yellow in your yard. And green leaves are on all the plants. So for sure we can write green. Now, that's kind of a bluish purple. So I'm going to write both blue and purple. Okay, all these plants must have soil or dirt. So what color is that? Brown. And finally, around the landscape are black stones. So I can write black. Boy, did Mr. Pigeon and I have a good hunt together. There's the finished page, and I sure hope you will have a finished. For our art today, you are going to need a paper towel roll or maybe a couple toilet paper rolls. You're going to be cutting them, and so you're going to need a scissor. You'll need a blank piece of paper and 3 colors of paint. I'm choosing the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. And now I'm going to show you what we're going to do. You take one of these long rolls and you cut it into 3. And after you cut it into 3, you're going to turn them into flowers. Our math has been measurement. You're going to see how I took the scissors and I snipped the top of the roll the same distance apart on each one. Okay? This one has larger petals to look like a flower, so I didn't cut as many lines. This one has a medium amount of petals, and this one has lots. So you have thick petals, thinner petals, and the thinnest petals. The coolest part is we're going to dip those petals into 3 different colors of paint. And we are going to make gorgeous flowers. Here we go. I'm going to take the thickest and swirl it into my red paint. And now, ooh, almost, I'm going to put it onto my paper. And I can press it. Press, 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 and lift. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put the thickest one down. Now I'm going to go with the medium, thinner lines. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ooh, 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 ooh. Spin, 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 spin. Pretty good. Now I'm going to put that flower here. And I can press if I want, or I can just spin it. Watch. Spin, 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 spin. Hey, not bad. Now the thinnest, smallest petals. Do 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 do. Do do do. Huh. Looking good. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm gonna spin it. Hey, not bad. If you want the middle to be colored, you can finger paint if you want. We haven't done that yet. And a third finger. Oops, sorry, I forgot to show you. There you go. Now, if you want to get really creative, I've got the red dot in the blue. Ooh, purpley. Or I could take the blue dot in the yellow. A little bit limey blue. What color should I put on the red? I'm going to go yellow because I love orange. And red and yellow makes orange. A little bit more yellow. Very pretty. Very pretty. Now, you can do whatever you want. You can make them look like lines. There. Okay, now I cut the paper a little bit smaller around the edges. I cut around the edges. There are the scraps. And I put it on a beautiful colored piece of paper so it looks framed. Now I'm going to let it dry. So take a look at those 3 gorgeous shaped flowers. Thick, thinner, and thinnest. And you will come up with a beautiful, happy flower art. Have fun!